I'm Shane.
I'm Bo.
We are your Kentucky Fried Critics.
Outer space, the final frontier.
That's right. Finally doing more sci-fi. After we pointed this out to ourselves the other day that we haven't been doing like
our
such
main
huge
genre
sci-fi fans, and we've done so little
like 4.
sci-fi. That being said, this is like only on the verge of sci-fi.
Does Night of the Comet count?
I don't. That was like an action movie though, right?
Yeah,
like a zombie movie.
But there's the comet with space stuff.
Yeah, but
it's kind of a sci-fi explanation for the alien.
That was just
aliens,
for the zombies. But that was just like the opening, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, did we ever even talk
it's
about
just
the
like
comet
the opening?
again?
We didn't opening crawl.
We never even saw a comet in the sky. Like it did make the sky a weird color, but we never like physically saw a comet shooting across, like shooting star style across the skyline,
spreading the dust over the land.
Yeah. Well, maybe we did have that, right?
Did it?
No, it didn't spread the dust. Remember, it turned them to dust.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right. That's where the dust comes from for zombie dust. Okay, we gotta stop. Going too far.
Yeah, go watch our Night of the Comet review.
Again, so we are here today, as we've already made jokes and mentioned a little bit for sci-fi purposes. We are going to be doing Explorers. You know, you clicked on it. We hope you saw it and clicked on it.
Dude, I hope you've seen this movie.
Dude, I hope that you're right that a lot of people have.
It was on TV all the time when I was a kid.
I'm so worried because we've had such good showing on social media for most of our recent like posts about like upcoming movie. Yeah. This one had nobody.
Nothing?
Like not nobody. I don't want to insult the few people that did.
There's one guy over there like, well, I clicked the like button.
Yeah, I don't want to insult the couple of people that did. But I mean, like comparatively speaking to what we normally get for an announcement, like compare even Logan's Run.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It is, but also I would imagine there are more people who have seen Explorers, or at least in our demographic age. Yeah. I would imagine there are more people that have seen Explorers than maybe Logan's Run.
Guess not.
If they are, they just felt like this is
it's
the
okay.
one.
You don't have to be embarrassed, right? Like it's cool to be a nerd now.
They decided to skip over talking about this one and liking it and just doing all the social media things.
Well, fuck them. I like this movie.
I love this movie. This movie's great. It's a classic. But before we get into the movie, we have to stop. So again, we're doing Explorers. What beer are we drinking, Bo?
We are going to be doing. I'm not even going to look at the can. We're going to go New Holland Brewing Company's Peach Space Machine.
You got it.
Hazy IPA?
Yes. All of those are correct.
Nailed it. Usually I have to look at the can.
Hazy IPA. I think if the box says hazy IPA with peach, which again
with peach.
Is kind of
it smells kind of like peach rings.
Well, and it smells exactly like peach candy. I wish it tasted a little bit more, but also that would mean artificial peach, not real. Like I don't know how they got the smell to be that much like an artificial peach, but like the taste is more like real peaches.
Essential oils, man. They just kind of dropped some peach oils.
But wouldn't peach oils be like the real thing?
Yeah,
the artificial. Right. That's what I mean.
Essential candy oils.
Yeah, because again, like this smells like this doesn't smell like a real peach.
No,
it smells like a candy peach. It's like a peach ring. A bag of peach rings just got opened up in front of you.
Can's the same color too. So
we also did learn after because you know how this works. We just go and we see it in the liquor store and we're like, ooh, idea.
I have an idea for a movie.
So when we were at the store that we got this from, they only had this one. So we didn't know that this is one of
several. 3. There's at least 3.
Yeah, like what would you call it? A brand,
right?
Or not a brand,
series?
Like a series. There you go, a series. I don't even know what you'd call that in beer terms.
Beer people. What's a
what do you call
a run of a kind of beer in?
But you got like different types and exactly. I don't really know.
It's like the baseball ones we were doing.
Or yeah, we've had a few, but that reminded me we have one more.
Yeah, we have one more of those. Holy shit, we gotta go find that.
Oh man. Okay, well that'll have to be when we that's a good time for us to stop and talk about this because we've not been mentioning a lot because it kind of snuck up on us
a little bit. We weren't paying attention.
But yeah, so this is officially episode 99. Like again, episode 47 or something for season 2.
Because we're bougie and broke it up into seasons.
But if we were going solidly, this is 99. Next one's 100, which is super dope. And we've got a special announcement about that for the end. We'll get there. I know, I'm giddy too. But so because of that, we also realized, oh shit, that means we're almost at the end of season 2.
Yep. It's going to be season 3 real soon.
And so...
which means new rules to the game.
Well, we'll get to that. But before we even get to that, I wanted to say, but so we also are officially at where we have we do have every beer we would need to cover us.
Till then?
Until season 3 starts. So the fact that we forgot the baseball one means it definitely helps and it ties in. This is why I wanted to wait. It's the perfect segue for this. We have to wait till season 3 to use that one. Well, season 3, we decided we were going to have a theme.
Yep.
Right? Like, we've done this long enough. It seemed like maybe fitting. We've done theme months. We've done theme.
It's theme season.
We're going to do a theme season. And so the season's theme is loose ends. We're going to tie up all the loose ends. We're going to finish the space
loose
ball.
ends and loose themes.
Yeah.
We're going to
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Bo.
loose ends and loose themes, because we generally... You guys know us. We generally do the sequel first for some reason on a lot of stuff. So now we get to go back and do the first one or the sequel, or we get to finish out our baseball thing. Like, it's all about finishing shit
so
up.
Again, like
tying things together.
It's doing anything that we've already started a franchise for.
Yep.
It's finishing out the Pauly Shore movies because we told everybody we were going to do that. But it's basically it's wrapping up the loose ends. It's the things that we've
more Star Trek, because we've for some fucking reason only done one.
Listen, I also think then for October, and I might cut this. They might not get this in the episode, but for October, we do all the Friday the 13th to get caught up. Because remember, we were we'd never be able, but that way, whatever's left, we start doing on the Friday the 13th after, right? No?
Yeah, that gets us at least
that
4.
way, because like we said, it'll be years before we get to the end. But if we do it this way.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So,
yeah,
I like it.
So the other thing that we need to let people know for the new season, though, is that, like Bo said, it's loose ends and looser themes. And so sometimes that means for us to be able to tie up our loose ends, we're not going to be as strict.
With the beer connection?
So
we're still going to try.
But if we need to broaden it, or we need to just scrap it to get the loose end wrapped up, we will be doing that. So everybody knows. Now, obviously, we know 52 episodes since we've been doing full year seasons might be a little difficult. I don't know if we have 52 loose ends.
No.
So there are going to still be mixed in things that aren't part of our loose ends.
Yeah.
And those ones will still follow strict guidelines. Right. We will still be following our strict... There's no loose theme connection on the new ones. Only the ones that we need that are the loose ends. So feel free on social media to call us out if you think that we... and that we took a loose theme to a new one, not one that should have been with a stricter follow.
Sue me. I really wanted to do that movie, all right? You know.
Yeah, and that's fine. I'm just trying to drum up some more conversation. By all means, comment more, people.
Yell at me.
Tell us.
I dare you. Come on.
We're all good. Tell us when you think we've done wrong. It's okay. Doesn't hurt our feelings. Trust me, we've had more negative comments than we probably have positive.
I was a fat kid in the 90s. I got thick skin. Bring it on.
We can handle this. Well, that's also, I think that's a good segue to get into the movies. So we're doing Explorers. It's a kids movie. Like I said, so we started, movie. It's sci-fi, but it is definitely a kids movie. It's like a kids adventure sci-fi movie. Which sounds weird unless you grew up
in space.
Yeah, that's what I say. It sounds weird unless you grew up in the 80s. Yeah. And like kids adventure movies was just like a genre of movie. And
yeah, so didn't you have to explain that to Jack?
I had to explain
earlier?
That to Jack.
He's just like, I don't get it. Why are there like no adults?
Yeah. And so, and don't worry, guys, you'll get to hear from him. He did watch the movie.
Yay!
He is excited to come in and share his opinions with everyone. So we'll get that today too. Okay, I think we can get into it.
Let's
start
go.
with our director. I'd saved this to tell you. We have a director here that's one of those. He proves the reason why we have stopped to start talking about the directors, because it's one of those where it's like, holy shit, he did direct most of my childhood.
Yeah, like, oh, fuck, I've seen all of these almost.
So our director is Joe Dante. Joe Dante is famous for also directing Give me a second.
Go for
Take
it.
a deep breath here. Piranha, Rock and Roll High School, The Howling, a segment in Twilight Zone the movie.
Not the segment.
Not the one. Not the one.
One day.
Gremlins, Gremlins 2, Inner Space.
Yes.
The Burbs.
It's a good one.
I think that's it on his Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers. Yes, I love it.
And Looney Tunes. But
not the good one.
not the good one.
It
The one that kind of ended Brendan Fraser's career. It didn't really, but it happened at that point where it was kind of stopping for
kind
a
of
little
going.
bit.
Yeah, it was. I went and saw it in theaters. It was all right.
I
I never bothered to watch it again, but I didn't feel ripped off, you know.
But so,
that was back when tickets were like $5.
He is obviously a guy that has done a lot of things that we all know. Well, certainly our age
group
definitely knows. He's done plenty of TV shows since then. Some good, some not. Some.
He knows.
I don't want to say some not. I don't watch them. That doesn't mean they're not good. It just means they're not my style of show. They might have been really good episodes of those shows, for all I know. But yeah, so Joe Dante is one of those people that he's the reason we
loved
decided,
him without even knowing.
Right? He's the reason we decided, hey, we should probably stop and take a look at directors.
Right.
To see. Maybe they are.
Maybe they do.
Maybe they
cool.
do matter. Maybe
they're not all pompous assholes.
You know, doing the podcast.
Look at you, Kubrick, you bastard.
You know, doing the podcast has helped us on several fronts. Between getting to know a director, and that's maybe why we had to be like, maybe we should start being nicer about directors. And then also just like hitting enough of these in a row to being like, oh man, that was the same director. They did do that. Oh man.
So I have realized I shouldn't let my hatred of Kubrick
influence all directors and Spielberg. Don't forget Spielberg. But it's for another reason. It's not for the director reason. I know.
I get it. He puts his name on things to fund his other movies, but then his other movies that he does, it's like things that nobody wants to go watch.
We don't need to get on that. We don't need to get. We're on Joe Dante. Joe Dante did good
is
stuff.
Cool.
And he's never been that guy.
He's never done that.
There's never been a Joe Dante Presents. To pull us back and away from that.
Wait for like 2 more years. Here it's going to come. He's going to jump right on that.
But so as we already said, though, this is a movie that is it's a kids adventure movie. So our cast it's kids, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be
12,
names maybe people don't know, right?
Maybe.
Oh wait, that's right. These are people who all went on. Well, not all. I shouldn't say that.
That last kid, dude.
The last one. He's not a big actor. He didn't go on to do
been.
a lot
He
of
was
stuff.
good. I liked him.
Yeah. So okay, let's go ahead. So we've got Ethan Hawke,
legend,
huge. This first movie, their first theatrical.
Oh, is it really?
Acting. Yeah.
Nice. He did good.
River Phoenix, also his first theatrical movie.
Also did very good.
That's outrageous.
You almost,
when you think about how many well, again, River Phoenix
Yeah.
died too early, still did a lot of movies,
Yeah.
prolific movies before he was gone. Ethan Hawke, tons of prolific movies that this guy's been in for his career.
He's been on the show before.
Yes. I mean, River Phoenix has too, hasn't he?
Has he?
Maybe not in an episode, but we've definitely. There's no way
talked
we've not
about
mentioned
him because
his
of his
name.
brother on Space Camp.
Yeah. So I was ready to say, there's no way we've not mentioned his name. There's no way.
It's almost impossible to have a movie podcast and not mention him at least once.
Which is again saying something for how small of a career he technically had,
and how long ago it was too.
But he touched a lot of projects.
Yeah.
Between him and other things.
You don't recognize him in this movie because he's like
he's the dorky kid.
Full nerd,
he's
man.
The dorky
Got the
kid.
big glasses and I love his little lab coat.
So this movie was made right after he moved back to the. So famously the Phoenixes
were in a cult
in South America, so they didn't really grow up around pop culture.
Was it that cult?
I don't know. No.
Were they in South America? Did they?
Yes, but it's not.
Did
that
they survive the Jonestown?
Obviously not. Obviously,
they just don't want to mention that's what the cult was.
But so the Phoenixes though they are known for that, and this is filmed right after they moved back to the United States, and so like famously on set, he apparently did not know pop culture lingo, and he would mispronounce slang words. that was in the script and things,
Yeah,
and like
that makes sense if you've never heard it.
yeah, and so people like, it was one of those. This was like his real like, oh, I need to understand what it means to live here.
Yeah,
now type moment.
I need to figure out how American works.
Now before we get too much on our thing, like Bo already mentioned our third kid though. So we got Ethan was playing Ben. He is our true main character.
Yeah. He's the dreamer.
Yeah, River Phoenix is Wolfgang, who is our nerd, our
Scientist.
true nerd. Like they're all supposed to be like outcast kids.
Yeah.
But he is our true nerd, right?
Yeah.
Like
stereotypical pocket protector,
like nerd.
Poindexter.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like we all know, if you grew up in the '80s, you know the distinctions. Nerd is nerd, right? Geek could be Ethan, Ben, right? Ben could be a geek because he's into sci-fi fantasy. He's not the kid who's actually smart. He's into the things that you might think smart kids are into, right? Like but you get what I'm saying though? Like that's the difference. And so we all know like nerd is this.
Yeah.
Geek could be
Ben
could be geek.
More of a geek. Yeah.
Our third
wrestling geek.
Our third kid, though, like both, as in we have already said, the actor didn't really go on to do many things. Again, to the point to where his IMDb page is from this movie.
Oh, that's never a good sign.
So Jason Presson as Darren Woods. Darren is also the character that kind of stands out. Darren is not a geek or a nerd.
No, he's just kind of the loner.
He's like an outcast in a way that he could have been the bully. But in any other 80s movie.
Yeah, but he decides not to be.
But you know what I mean? Like, think about every other 80s.
Rides the, like, built dirt bike. His parents kind of suck.
They fight with each other. Yeah.
He steals his dad's beer.
He's wearing dirt poor clothes, which again, like we all understand that means that if he was the bully today, we understand.
It means John Bender's little brother.
Well, again, we understand today. Like it means if he was the bully, there was a reason he became the bully.
Yeah.
But in the 80s, people didn't care about that. So we would have just seen this dude fits the stereotype.
He would have been that
bully.
Steve Johnson kid.
Yes,
kicking
no, 100%,
the shit out of Ben.
100%. And so that's what I mean. Like his character is the weirdest because he's. Why is he there? You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't fit.
The skeptic, I guess, because he doesn't believe in aliens and shit. Because you kind of need that guy. But he jumps on so quick.
If we're just talking about the script writing, the reason he's there is because, again, Ben's not the kind of kid who can work with his hands. And Wolfgang is that kind of nerd, so he's not working with his hands.
I don't see them running an arc welder like
Darren
was doing.
Yeah, Darren exists because we needed somebody to be the guy that could build things. Yeah. That's why he's
the engineer.
Well, that's why they set it up even. That's why he's like, I rebuilt this carburetor 100 times. You know,
still, but it still doesn't work, so you can't be that good.
But, it does, doesn't it?
He has to keep rebuilding it.
Well,
he's totally MacGyver in this shit.
Did he not take off? I mean, like you're saying what you're saying, but I'm like, he rode the bike. Did he not ride the bike?
Searching for quality in my craftsmanship.
I'm just saying,
get it running.
But again, did they need quality in this movie? Well, and did they need quality in this movie? Again, like running is running, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you want me to fix it? Or do you want me to get it working?
You were the one who just got excited when you were like, "Oh, he's the engineer." Come on now, you love Scotty. It doesn't. We build it how we can build it. It doesn't matter if it's by like super high tech specifics. It just matters if it works.
Well, Scotty,
works is works.
He needs to do the Scotty thing. Then he needs to be like, I can't do that, and then turn around and like produce something so you look like a miracle worker.
I mean, didn't he? He took them to the junkyard. Yeah,
I guess so. He did.
He took them to the junkyard and said, "Man, let me show you guys this."
Even got him past the dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the dog. The chews gum.
Look, that's a Scotty moment. Tell me that's not a Scotty moment. Like being like, it took me a while, but I figured out what he liked. Right? Like,
we got to go to this like Orion slave planet. I need a specific part, but I figured out that this guy likes this certain. Yeah, it's totally a Scotty thing.
Again, it works. It all works. So those are really it though for our cast, right? Like we don't have a ton of people. We have two other people I want to mention.
Honorable mentions.
Well, three. I'm sorry, three. One's not even just honorable mention. He is important. We'll start there.
Yeah.
Robert Picardo.
Bob.
He plays so many people. He plays
Star
so
Killer.
Many people. He's Star Killer. He's Walk. And he's Walk's dad. So
I want more Star Killer.
It was fun.
Can we get I want a theatrical release of Star Killer.
Of all the scenes they filmed?
Yes. Film some more. I'm sure Bob Picardo would come in and put the hairpiece on. He'd have a great time. Fuck the age difference. I don't care. It's that kind of movie. Fuck it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Again, for people who don't know, this is mine and Bo's sci-fi nerdiness showing up that we're getting too excited without telling people who he is.
Oh yeah, that's right. We forget other people might not know.
So Robert Picardo, for the people who don't know, is the emergency medical hologram on Star Trek Voyager.
He's Doc.
Well,
he's the doctor.
But he's not even really you know what I mean? Like it's like 3 seasons in. Like again, that's like us showing our familiarity with the show to be like he's the doctor. No.
Well, at least I didn't call him Joe.
True. But you know what I mean? Like he's technically the emergency medical hologram. Yeah. You also didn't call him Robert Zimmerman, which is the person.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, there you go.
I'll get real technical with you. That's the guy that they based the hologram on.
I mean, look at that handsome face. Why would you make it look any different?
But so yeah, he is a big character in Star Trek, so we love him. But on top of that, he also is in Stargate, our other shared giant sci-fi
Chairman
nerd.
Woolsey, what was his title?
I don't remember when it ended. What his final
I kept wanting to call him Senator Woolsey, but I know that's not right.
No, he wasn't political. He was on the apolitical side of politics, right? Like he was in the citizen side of political things.
Commander of fucking Atlantis.
Yeah, by the end,
so,
he had a higher. Yeah.
Let's fucking call it what it is.
But so yeah, Robert Picard. Well, and he's also, I mean, he's been in a lot of things forever, and he's done stuff like this where he's been in the
guest
prosthetics.
Stars in Battlestar.
Yeah, he's done prosthetics before. He's again like
he's in Inner Space. He's the cowboy.
He's the cowboy in Inner Space. Well, again, Joe Dante.
Joe Dante,
which takes us to one of the other people that I wanted to mention. Bo, you can mention this one because you saw him.
Motherfucking Miller.
Dick Miller.
The man, the myth, the guest star.
The dude who pops up in the background of a lot of things.
Every movie in
and
the
as
90s,
we found
80s.
out, Joe Dante.
Yeah, it's probably his fault.
Well, Joe Dante definitely. Everything that we mentioned, like if Joe Dante has a hand in it, Dick Miller's in it.
There's a fun game.
Well, like I said, The Burbs, Gremlins, Gremlins 2. Like I went over the list. You know the list.
We can go outside of Joe Dante. He's in Terminator. He's the pawn shop guy. He's in
a ton of stuff.
Mall.
No, if we want to go way back, he's been doing like that type. First off, he was in westerns way back, like 50s, 60s. He was in westerns, and then he transitioned from westerns into like B-rated fucking like horror movies and stuff, and then he transitioned from that into like. Again, weird bit parts. Like by the 80s and 90s, it was weird bit parts from people who loved him from the things he had done before.
Like, it's that guy. He's the janitor in this movie. Yes. Oh, fuck, he died. He usually dies. Have you noticed that? He survived this movie.
Well, Joe Dante, I don't think he dies in most of Joe Dante's movies.
Well, you can't kill one of your heroes.
Well, in The Burbs, he's not a hero. He's just a garbage man, but he didn't die. You mean personal life hero. Yeah,
personal hero.
I got it now. I got it. It took me a second. I got you.
I was waiting. I knew you'd get there.
I thought you meant hero in the movie at first when you said it. I was like...
No. Has he ever been the hero in a movie?
Well, no, but he wasn't exactly not heroic in this one. I mean, he wasn't a bad guy.
He's dead.
The kids thought he was a bad guy, but we know...
Yeah, he wasn't a bad guy. He was just...
If anything, he was the one adult that would have been on their side.
The second time I was watching it and he goes running up toward him when they're like, "Oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here." I'm like, "No, guys, wait. He just wants to go with you."
Well, and he just maybe has a couple of questions for you.
Yeah, it might be like, "What? Did you have the dream too?"
And so let's go ahead and we've got one person I want to mention left before we get into everything. But we can go ahead and say this about the Dick Miller character, right? The sheriff. Why were they in the helicopter? I think it was a sheriff, right? Because there was the star on the helicopter. Was it not weird to you that they were just all like they didn't get called out because they were already in the air?
Yeah, they just showed up.
That was weird, right? We can just already.
So this little tiny town just
hamlet of a town
routine helicopter patrols
with the sheriff.
Yeah,
again, not some random other people. Like the sheriff himself is in the helicopter
because he can just take the helicopter whenever he wants. Apparently,
I guess. But wait a minute, though. That does track because he was the kid. Like, so what? The reason I already want to mention this. The movie doesn't do a great job of really explaining that, though.
No.
Is that if you pay attention, you can tell he's supposed to be someone who the aliens talked to before, which I guess would maybe even imply Walk's dad, because it would have been 20 to 30 years.
Aliens age slower?
I don't know, because they were kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
they were babies.
In their personality, too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, it doesn't strike me as, like, with their personality being that way, they would have said, have you guys talked to this guy we talked to before? You know what I'm saying? Like, they strike me as like that. Like, they would have said
we
something
tried to
about
talk
it.
to somebody before, you know, back in the 50s, but you never responded.
And so that's why I feel like
we even sent the little ball.
But so that's the thing, though. He is definitely supposed to be a guy who they talked to before.
He's the original Ben.
Well, he mentions on the phone call.
I haven't had dreams like this since I was a kid.
And then you can just slowly piece
Oh,
together
they never turned
he
his
wants to
antenna
know.
off. Poor bastard.
But now think about it. Now that tracks about why he's the guy who wanted to have a helicopter in this small town.
Because
he already knows that there was some weird thing summoning from space, and
just
so
didn't have the grades to be an astronaut.
It's not even that, dude. Like, in the 50s, he couldn't have built think about it. Like, the whole movie is that they were given computer program.
Computer would have been the size of a fucking building.
Well, and like
made from like tubes, and
we got to assume that they were sending the same kind of diagram.
Yeah,
because to them that was
circuit board in 1950.
To them, that's rudimentary. That's why that's what they sent, right? Like, it just so happens that in the 80s we finally had those. So in the 50s they were sending him a. Think about it. Like, he thought he was losing his
fucking mind. His parents kept sending him to like
drawing.
Oh no! In the 50s too, he's probably getting like shock therapy.
He's drawing these like ohms. And,
yeah,
you know, the weird like diagram,
schematics for a fucking circuit board. And he's like, I don't know what it means.
So yeah, this character
There's a whole darker story here.
Tragic. Well,
we just don't want to look. We don't want to look into it.
I'm glad that you said that. So let's mention the one last person, then we'll circle back to the possible darker story, because I think that there maybe was one last person we got to mention. And again, it's just because me and Bo are sci-fi dorks.
Yep,
it's the only reason I'm going to mention this name. James Cromwell.
Zephram
Cochrane. He is
the inventor of warp travel.
The reason
from Bozeman, Montana.
Exactly.
They built like a theme park ride. You can get on it and just.
We did them. They can.
Oh yeah, we did.
It's one of the the third movie. It's like it was way back. We did this one.
We've done a lot. I forget all the things we talked about, but it is our only Star Trek movie, and now I'm disappointed in myself.
Yeah, I was ready to say, come on now. It's the reason we just mocked the
fact
that we
hang
don't do
my
enough
head
sci-fi.
In shame.
But so now let's get back into this. Like you were saying, the possible darker story to him. Apparently, this movie got cut quick. Early, like they were still filming, still doing stuff. Maybe
you've done enough.
They might have been done filming. He was still edit, right? He was still involved in getting it down to his movie, right? His vision. And the studio was like, "Fuck it, just put something out. We're putting it out.
It's got to be out by summer.
And
this is a summer movie, guys."
So they released it. This was 1:49, which again for a kids adventure movie is pretty long.
Yeah, I was a little surprised. I was expecting 1:35.
He made his cut was like 3 hours plus. So there was so much more that needed to be fleshed out. And I feel like it had to have been the Dick Miller character. Because we know that Joe loves Dick Miller.
Right. So why wouldn't you use him more?
But B, because like we've already said
3 minutes he's in this movie.
That's the other reason we know it has to have some more of that. Is because the movie, again, like you could...
they set up this whole thing.
It's a movie made for kids, and my kid didn't grasp that about the character. That he seriously thought like that he was a bad guy. He was after the kids, and I was like, no. He just wants to talk to them because he wants to understand what's going on.
I've been having these dreams for 40 years. Why?
And so, like, again, like, obviously for him not to grasp it, it means that if this movie was made for kids, there's pieces missing. There was stuff that was probably filmed that would have filled that gap into where a kid could have connected.
If only
he'd
have made this movie now, he could have got away with it. What's a 3-hour movie now?
Oh, dude, I mean, dude, we just saw
like every Marvel movie is like 2.5.
I just saw Superman 2:19, and it is definitely a kid. It's kid friendly. I mean, you know, it's made for all audiences. But I mean, again, Explorers.
It's Superman. It should fucking.
Well, Explorers was definitely an all audiences movie. Again, like we make this joke, but like we said, in the '80s, kids adventure was a thing, and it wasn't a thing meant for just kids. Like it was literally like. It was everybody go to the movies.
The parents aren't just dropping their kids off in the theater. They got to sit there too.
Well, dude, you've seen the Goonies. Like that is any age person can sit down and enjoy that movie. Even though the kids are the protagonists, like anybody can watch that. It's
movie.
Fun.
There's some dirty jokes hidden in there for the adults and shit.
So, you know, like it is what it is. But yeah, I agree though. I would love to see the Joe Dante original
full cut
3-hour insanity cut of this movie.
Does the script still exist? If we got that, we could probably do a TV show.
I don't know. Well, because we'll get in. So yeah,
that'd be cool.
Well, because think about it, do like 3 hours. Like we already said, like obviously some of the things that get fleshed out, it's gonna be the Dick Miller character.
Yeah.
But the other part is just the fact that this movie already starts off as like 2 movies, right? Like there's like a movie in the beginning, and then full sci-fi at the end.
It's like Science Goonies in the beginning, and then it's like, hey, alien space adventure at the end.
But the alien space adventure is
so short,
stilted.
It's like, choop, choop, choop. We got to get this done. Hurry up.
It's beat.
Here's some jokes, some pop culture references. Hey, check out how cool the costumes look. We're out of here.
There had to have been more there, right?
There had to be. And I'm so upset we didn't get more of it. That's honestly the best part of the movie. Because the beginning, that's fun. But if you've seen it, it drags. It's
100%.
like okay, get to at least building the spaceship part.
So well, and it's weird that it drags because it actually like it shouldn't, right? Like because you actually get the alien stuff so fast in the beginning, and then it just like they find ways to make it drag. The second part of the movie definitely is the part that needed more. Filling out, right?
I feel like we could.
But like you said, the beginning part
faster and got to space.
So that's the thing. Like, there's a 3-hour cut. But really, we probably could have kept it this length and just got rid of the parts that weren't needed.
Yeah, there's a bunch of the stuff in the middle.
The girl?
We didn't need the girl.
At all. It's actually kind of creepy.
And if we're not
It's kind of creepy.
A little bit.
It doesn't need to be
the
there.
very first thing they do with the orb, well, Ben's very first idea anyway is, hey, let's go perv on this chick and look through her window.
We don't need that.
No,
the beginning opens with him lamenting how he wishes he could do just that.
He's like Quagmire. He's like, oh man, just one time.
Wolfgang, he did everything except for just call him a perv, right? Like he was like, he looked at him like,
really? Man?
That's
not exactly what I had in mind. We should actually be running like scientific experiments.
I don't know if what you're talking about is
Darren's
important.
over here like, if we built a thing, we could all ride in it. And fucking Ben's over here like, booty.
Well, but don't forget, Darren was also like booty.
He wanted Amazon women on the moon booty. And that is perfectly acceptable.
No, he also wanted to fly above the girls' locker room.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
When he said, let's build something we can all ride in together, his thought was we could fly it over top of the girls' locker room.
All right, everybody, no, wait, Wolfgang's kind of a perv at the end too. But
is he though? He found a girl that he talked to. That doesn't make him a perv. Just because she's an alien doesn't make him a perv.
Just makes Wolfgang a freak.
That's fine.
He into that alien booty.
Or we can't judge.
She did talk like Marilyn Manson, and
look,
I mean that, or not Marilyn Manson, Marilyn Monroe.
That would have been
Marilyn Manson's a totally.
I was about to ask you a few questions there, Bo.
It comes up and he talks like this. It's like a demented
and they made that what Veet. What's the girl's name? Neat. That's right.
Neek?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's weird because it's all E's.
Yeah.
Put it that way. It's all E's. She is definitely designed to be cute. You know what I mean? Like
in like a doll kind of way. Like, oh, it's a cute action figure.
Well, dude, I mean, I'm not saying I'm attracted to her, but I'm just saying, like,
cute. Brother.
Well, it's
okay
listen,
if you're into aliens. It's
no,
totally
see, you need to stop. You're just making this worse for yourself because I'm just trying to tell you a cute thing about Jack, and you're just like, let me keep making it sexual, and I'm like, no.
All right, I'll stop.
Yeah. Sometimes you get carried away before you let people tell you. So I was just trying to let you know that, like, she's designed to be cute in a way that a kid would say that's cute, and you just kept going, like. I wasn't trying to say me. I was trying to let you know that, like, for instance, when I was watching it with him, he was like, as soon as she was on screen, he was just like, she's cute.
I want one.
And so, yeah, I was just trying to.
I was trying to get to
a very wholesome little thing.
This is the internet. We're not allowed to do that.
Well, look.
If I didn't do it, the comment section would have done it.
Well, yeah, I don't know, because I don't think I said anything that made it seem like I thought she was sexually attractive. I just said she's designed to be cute, because that's the exact word I got given to me too. Okay.
It's all jokes, guys. It's all jokes.
It's all fun. Again, I didn't feel personally attacked. I was just trying to. I didn't want you to feel.
Nobody wants to bang aliens.
Well, it's not even that. It's just I was trying to reel you back before you got so like. I didn't want you to feel bad when I told you that about Jack. Like you'd be like, "Oh, now I feel horrible about what I was saying." That's all I was trying to get at. I was trying to reel it back so that way none of us felt insulted.
I'm a bad person. Damn it.
I felt like again, I didn't feel attacked, but I also didn't want you to feel attacked when I told you the story at the end. The movie is definitely set up in a way where the aliens are so much fun.
Yes.
Between cuteness and not sexually cute. But then like the pop cult again, like we're here doing a fucking podcast about movies. Yeah. Obviously, we love pop culture. These aliens are right.
That's like just how they talk. They talk in pop culture.
Would this not be your dream alien to meet?
Yes, I'd be able to communicate with this guy. Yeah, no. I'd just be like, oh, I get it.
As someone who
you just speak in movie references.
Yes, dude.
Me and my friends do this too.
You just sing the theme song to Mr. Ed and make Bugs Bunny
references.
It's all good, dude. I love it. But yeah, these aliens are so much fun. Again, we do find out it's all because these are the kids, right? Like they're so much fun to us because we were kids when we first met these aliens, and they're kids.
Yeah, they're all right.
They're kids.
They just wanted to meet other cool kids from Earth.
Oh, well, that's really what it was, right?
They keep getting all these TV shows and stuff. And they're like, man, Earth is awesome.
Well, and tell me that's not what it is. So again, like another thing I feel like maybe would have gotten fleshed out about the movie, right? Like they were speaking to specific kids, and it wasn't even like they like we know Ben got the diagram.
Yeah.
But like I feel like the implication here is that they were talking to all of them. Like why did for no reason out of the blue Darren decide to stand up for them?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Why did it again? Like the movie barely even addresses this, but remember, Ben and Darren had never spoke.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie just like
and
again,
he's very adamant about the fact that like I don't have dreams.
Well,
like he's denying that, like because he's probably been having weird dreams, so he's like, no, I don't do that.
But so yeah, Ben has definitely never been friends with Darren, but then just like goes to his house, like follows him, and instead of being like weirded out, Darren's like, yeah, okay, I'll hang out with you,
and then shows up later, just in the middle of the night at Wolfgang's place and crawls in through the window after the ball goes nuts.
Yeah, so like I'm saying, you like. I feel like there's definitely like they were talking to all three of these kids. Like they singled out all of them.
The other two were kind of trying to ignore it, and Ben's over here like, "What the hell?
Ben was
I gotta figure it out, man."
Ben was all in on it.
This could be the secret to life, the universe, and everything.
Well, think about when you think about the kinds of kids, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Because Ben was the sci-fi. Like we already said, he was the sci-fi fantasy kid.
He's Mulder.
He's the kid.
There's something
gullible,
out there.
He's the like, if you give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile. You give me a little bit, I'm gonna believe all of it.
This is why he's so fucking calm when they are in space.
No, dude, they're eating the sandwich.
He's just like, guys, it'll work out. It'll be totally fine.
It's literally in my notes. How fucking crazy.
I'm like, no,
dude,
you are way too calm right now.
He's talking to him. He's like, guys, I think it's gonna be okay. Like they're literally in outer space. The other two are like, we're gonna die right now. Like
alive.
What if the shell turns off and we're in the vacuum of space?
We're fucked immediately.
Like
it's fine, sandwich.
Well, especially because by that point it's not even oxygen tank. That was the secondary piece when the computer chip that makes oxygen. Yeah, which was already crazy. Wildly crazy. But yeah, like so by that point
Nice
it's literally
though.
so that point it's literally like, yeah, if this bubble shuts off, we've got
Nothing.
Not that it would have been much protection. Let's talk about that. The first time when they made their protection,
their tilt-a-whirl box with the tanks.
The tanks, dude. First off, where did they even get so Wolfgang's got the full gas mask. We see the reference to that when they're getting everything.
Yeah.
Dude finds it and he
does the Darth Vader
lightsaber. Yeah,
'twas the time.
But then Darren and Ben are both just rocking these little nose only.
It's like the
nose only.
It's the dentist ones, right? Where they give
yes,
you the
they're
nitrous.
gassing you. Exactly, they're gassing you. These things would not act like. It would only help for what they show the first time, like flight, like regular on-Earth flight.
30,000 feet, like a jet.
Because you wouldn't be worried about oxygen not being able to fully get in, so that would work, right?
Yeah.
Loosely wrapped around
just
your face,
around
your
of
nose,
breathing through my mouth
only
anyway.
around your nose, not even your mouth. But if you're going to space,
you want what Wolfgang
you want the thing to be.
Yeah, he's got the full.
You want
mask.
it suction cupped and like strapped in. So again.
Wolfgang wasn't fucking around. Did you see him? He glued an extra pair of glasses on the inside.
Look, he just can't see. It wasn't even like he was trying to be extra. He was just like, I need to be prepared to see.
He's like, I can't fit. This thing doesn't fit with my glasses on.
They don't talk about it, but like his prescription is like crazy. Yeah, like. But yeah,
it turns into Thelma when they find. I can't find my glasses.
The calmness and coolness with which he was in that scene when they all could have died, right? Like, because again, the bubble stops for a second. They're all dead because that oxygen machine ain't helping none if the bubble's gone, right?
It's fine. We'll just turn it off and back on like your computer.
Oh, we've not even mentioned with Thunder Road. We have to talk about the name, the ship's name, Thunder Road. So Thunder Road is a lot of cool things, right?
Yeah.
But airtight on its own, it is not.
No.
Right? Like
they were in the upper atmosphere. Like they
without the
died.
bubble. Without the bubble, that thing is a piece of junk.
Right.
It's not like it, and they knew it. Like again, like the top part that pulled down didn't even fit right.
He's like, man, we should really like fit a hinge to this or something.
They are
smack it down. It works.
They are fully aware.
This thing was definitely built by kids.
But again, like you said though, the calmness that Ben had. Again, he's just eating that. I didn't even realize it was a sandwich at first. Like I thought he pulled a candy bar because again,
right? But
this is the '80s. The tin foil could have been a ho-ho.
Yeah,
right. Like
really
those things were in like foil still at the time. So like I was like, did he just pull out a snack cake? Like he's that calm. He was like.
Got my Snickers.
What Swiss roll right here?
Like, Twinkie bitch.
Right? But yeah, I guess it was a peanut butter sandwich though, right? Like, but
I don't know. It had snap to it. I'm gonna say bologna.
It was a sandwich. We'll agree, a sandwich. But again, he did pull it from like it was so like inside a jacket pocket, like
pocket sandwich.
Right? Like yes, he totally.
We need to bring back the pocket sandwich.
This kid totally just was like, you guys didn't bring a snack?
Right.
I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know how long this was going to be. And
you knew we were going to space, right?
Because I knew that's where this was headed.
We're going to burn some calories in space travel, brother. Let me tell you.
So calm, so cool, so collected.
It's his version of lighting a cigarette. Like Gabriel Byrne from The Usual Suspects.
Tell me that wasn't the vibe.
It totally was. It's like, brother, we're fine.
Me, this bologna and mustard are telling you right now that it's all good.
You think it was fried bologna and mustard? Because even cold, that's pretty good. You got to fry your bologna. That's the trick.
Lessons from Bo.
Mm-hmm. Raw bologna sucks. You got to cook that shit. It's like a hot dog. You ever had a hot dog next day? You pull it out of the fridge? It's so good.
So, let's see. I'm trying to think of some other things to talk about the movie here. Because we don't want to get trapped, so I'll go ahead and stop to say this right now. Last week, we apologize, guys. We did a little bit of we didn't go full old school, but we did slide a little bit. We did do a little bit, but it was more just because we felt like there may be people who didn't know Logan's Run. And then like when we got caught up in trying to make sure you knew the concept, and then we were like, next thing we know, we're like, oh, we're just telling you the movie again.
Scene by scene. Hang on, we
didn't go that far.
No.
We didn't go that far. But when we got
one day, man, Kentucky Fried Theater, we will just scene for fucking scene dialogue. Look, would be a radio show.
When we got to the end, we both kind of started to realize that's what we were doing. We were like, "Oh wait, what are we doing?"
We went like 2 hours. God damn it! I have to edit that down.
So yeah, we are aware that that's what we did, and so I'm trying to make sure we don't do that again. We didn't again. I don't feel we should have to do that for this movie, but at the same time,
it was on TV all the time.
I was right to say this is a good.
If you are
to bring it back to
if
this,
you are
the fact that we're not getting. I don't know. Let's stop before we get upset. We gotta stop, calm ourselves,
breathe.
It's more that we just need to go back and address the fact that I can't tell if there are people. We need you guys to react.
Yeah, usually we get more likes on our announcement videos. So people are like, I love that movie.
If you are listening right now and you hear us saying this to you, stop.
Think back.
Like the social media, like this, share this.
Right.
Do something to let us know you did know this movie. That we are not talking to you about a movie you've never heard of.
Summertime around 7 p.m. TBS.
Well, again,
flipping the channel.
Let's because this isn't
you see
even
the kids in the ball.
Well, this isn't even this isn't a movie that was made for me and you technically, right?
Yeah.
Like this
came out in 86,
85. It's 85.
Shit.
But so again, though, not that that's a huge difference. I just wanted to make sure we had the right.
I wasn't
date
born
set.
yet.
I was, but still, I was a year old.
Yeah,
I was still not designed for
you're
me.
fucking.
This movie
like you would remember.
Yeah, this movie was still designed for like a 9 to 10-year-old.
Yeah. So kids born in like 75.
Like 100% Gen Xers.
Yeah.
Like 100%. But that's what I'm trying to say. I still recall this movie being on TV all the time. And seeing it and loving
90s.
it and growing up with it.
Until like satellite TV took over and then it kind of disappeared.
And so, well, and again,
you can't even stream it for free except on like Pluto or something.
But they still can. So
it should be everywhere. It's my point.
My point is it's still better than Beverly Hillbillies.
That's true. That one we had to go into the dark web.
So
we had to pay a guy in Romania for a pirate copy. Like you guys don't probably want to know that.
Let's at least give
super expensive.
I was just saying, let's give credit where credit's due.
10,000 rubles. I mean,
this one wasn't as bad.
Yeah, this wasn't as
you
bad.
could still find and you can rent this one.
What?
You can't even rent Beverly Hillbillies.
That's true.
Like you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So before we get to the very last thing that we need to do,
the bit
before our new segment.
Yes,
segment.
Our segment. It's not a bit.
Bit implies
a joke. I understand. This is serious
segment. I guess it's a thing. Sometimes more serious than others, right? Sometimes it's like
I don't know, man.
Sometimes
that fucking watermelon.
Sometimes it's
bothered piss out of me to this day.
Sometimes it's a legitimate problem though. Like sometimes it's like you're like it actually takes me out of the movie. Sometimes it's like it's funny. It's
and sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I gotta look for something and be like, what's the thing in this movie that bothers me?
Well, but again,
there it is.
I'm gonna tell you, stop looking at it as bother, because like I said, like sometimes I come into you with like Lily Tomlin, she took me out, but no, it wasn't because she bothered me. She just made me laugh so much. I love Lily Tomlin. You gotta look at it as the thing doesn't always have to be the thing that like actually like in a bad way takes you out of the movie. It can just be the thing that just makes you like, oh yeah, this movie is great. Like I love that.
That's a good point,
right?
I've been thinking too negatively about it. All right,
it will broaden your horizon, because I keep coming to you with these ones that are kind of like I've come to you with again. Master and Commander was like one where it was like, no, this is like horrible. It really took me out of the movie.
There's some shit, but there's some shit.
But what so what I'm saying though is like you gotta, if you broaden your horizon, it makes it a little bit easier. Like you said, like if you look at it as less,
narrow
it has
thinking.
to be a thing that negatively brings me out of the movie.
That's true.
As opposed to just like a thing that like makes you aware of the movie, right? Like, you know, like sometimes you're in it, you're just like, oh, I'm fully engrossed. It's Lily Tomlin. Like, she didn't negatively take me out of the movie. I love her. She's silly. She's goofy.
On that note, Shane, what's the thing?
Well, on the note of me saying sometimes it's silly, but sometimes it's the thing that actually kind of makes you be like, what the fuck, that doesn't make sense.
After your whole thing.
Yeah, I know. After me being the one thing, after me
be,
not being the cynic, let me
like,
be a cynic.
Oh, yeah, it's so positive, but like, fuck this.
Well, I said sometimes, didn't I?
Yeah,
I said that sometimes.
He did qualify it sometimes.
So
run the
sometimes,
footage back.
Sometimes the thing will be the thing that you're like, well, that's just fucking dumb. And this time it was well, that's just fucking dumb. problem. So we get to the bubble, right?
Yeah.
The first time we get a boy in the bubble.
Yeah, Wolfgang, he gets...
Because Ben decided to be like... Ben was like, smug, I can do it.
I can do it. Just because he has a computer, he thinks he's so fucking smart.
And so he turns it on. Wolfgang goes for a ride. As soon as it lets him out and he is breathing fresh air again, he actually tells us that. I am breathing fresh air.
I couldn't breathe in that thing.
It was airtight. I couldn't breathe from the second it closed. And we've already addressed, the movie technically does deal with that, right? We got oxygen tanks for the one scene, the crazy oxygen machine that they get tech for the second part.
That Wolfgang could just build,
yes.
By the way, out of a Mac 2. Wozniak.
Well, not even a full Mac 2. It's like the Mac 2C, which is like the cheaper one, even. So like, isn't it? But my problem though is
his parents have like 8 kids. It was all they could afford.
That's fair. But my problem though with the bubble after that scene though, like again, like you forget because they do deal with it later by the end, right? Like they do address it. But we see right after that, the immediate aftermath of him in the bubble was all of them being like, oh, we could do this with the bubble. We could do that. And like you said, Ben being the perv that he is.
I'm going to go creep on this chick.
And they all help him do it.
Yep.
Again, a scene
good friends would.
And like we said, though, a scene that could be cut out and make the movie better.
Yeah.
It could be cut out and it would take out the thing that takes me out,
the fuck
right?
out of you.
Because here's the thing. He is in that bubble outside her window. He is not having a problem breathing.
4 minutes.
He is out.
That scene goes on for 4 minutes.
Did you time this
I
shit?
did. Because I had the same issue. I was like, he would have suffocated. He would have blacked out by now if there was absolutely no air in there.
And that's how Wolfgang made it seem.
Yeah.
He said, I couldn't breathe.
And his scene only goes on for 1.5 minutes.
Which is believable.
Believable. You could hold your breath that long.
So again, the thing
science.
Yes, the thing that took me out though this time
valid.
This time
I am totally with you. Completely valid.
It bothered the fuck out of me. I was like, wait a minute. It wouldn't have even been as bad if they would have given me more than like 30 seconds from the one scene to the next. But it was like 30 seconds. Like literally he's like, I couldn't breathe. And then you're seeing
even
Ben
a line
in
of
bubble.
Dialogue before they turn on, be like deep breath.
And then no talking from him, right?
No
but
talking.
No, he's talking
just
the whole scene.
Hold your breath.
They're talking to him and he's just like,
go creep on her
like,
and then we're done.
Be quiet. I'm doing it.
Give me the signal when you need air.
Right? Something. But that's not what we got. We just got that he was somehow in the bubble, starving of oxygen.
She's got stuffed animals.
Yeah.
And albums and oh my God. And
so like I said, you're right. Creepy scene. We didn't need it.
He should have suffocated too. On top of
exactly.
Being a
We didn't need it for 2 reasons.
Yeah.
1, because it's creepy. 2, because it fucking breaks the movie.
It does.
All right, though, Bo. Obviously, you came in with one that's not even that. Like you agreed with me that is a fucked up scene, but I know you. That's not yours.
No.
What's the thing, Bo?
Mine feels stupid now.
It's okay though.
There's a part where he says Wolfgang says something about like, oh, it's all about just like how much power you use to do the things, and he pulls out a fucking 9-volt battery to run this whole. It's like a Mac 2C, like you said.
No, it's
and
the
like
Mac 2C,
like a video fucking process,
and the bubble itself,
all on a
are being powered by a
9-volt battery. The car battery I'll buy. But that maybe might have enough juice.
Well, here's my thing. The car battery, I don't buy because it was used.
That's true. They pulled it out of it. It's probably dead.
Junkyard.
Yeah, it's been sitting there for like 10 years. It's
dead.
If
you bought a brand new one,
that would work.
I might have bought it. But here's even the thing beyond that, right? Shouldn't we have seen think about how this movie was set up. Shouldn't we have seen a power outage scene?
Yeah, we're like, oh, because it's like fuel, right? Like, oh, we're running out of juice. Oh no! And then the ship picks them up because it's like this.
Well,
give me 2 minutes of them thinking they're gonna fucking die
again. Like I said, for the trip to space.
Yeah,
the car battery should have been good for the one when they wreck into the movie theater
to the
drive-in.
Yeah,
that should have been good. But when they went for the second trip that they all knew was probably to space.
Yep.
Ben might have been the only one who was like, willing to vocally say it.
Oh, yeah,
but they
it's
all
fine. We're
knew.
going. I got my bologna sandwich right here.
They all knew. So they all knew that that's where they're probably going. That one, we should have had one of those, like, again, like war games style.
Yeah.
Like, we just powered down and
Yeah.
the whole town of Newton.
The cable came off
Did you
the
see
batteries.
that? The name of the town?
What?
Newtown?
Oh,
New-
nope. I
Newton?
didn't see that.
It's in one random, like, the paper.
It's just
the
where-
newspaper.
Oh, the newspaper, yeah.
Which
Again,
actually brings me to a good
I
point.
need to
Before
pay
we-
more fucking attention.
Wait.
I missed everything on that newspaper.
I was about to say, before we wrap this up, so this movie had tons of pop culture references.
Yeah.
We've got the Poltergeist reference. They're here. We've got
I
this.
liked that
Yes,
one.
we've got tons of them. The newspaper drops 1,000 references.
I need to go back and still frame it and just read the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like Gremlins. Like every movie
it's
that
all
Joe Dante
of-
fucking
yeah,
works
all
on
Joe
is just like
Dante's
all
movies
reference.
are all
so they
referenced
all
in the
happen
paper.
in the same world.
Maybe, dude.
Since we
I didn't even think
since
about
we
that.
do this whole like multiverse shit now, all of these
So then
movies
is Dick
take
Miller
place.
the same guy? Has he just like so he
He keeps getting fired.
So wait a minute.
and
So he
getting
got
new
fired
jobs.
from being a sheriff in Old Town somewhere in New England. I'm pretty sure. I
Yeah.
can't remember. And then he ends up being a garbage man in the Burbs.
And then he gets fired from that, ends up being a janitor at a mall, and then he gets killed, resurrected.
That's it. Okay. So I think, and this is just a joke.
Ends up
This
working
is just.
at a pawn shop.
I just have to make sure and preface this as a joke beforehand, as you already
Has he
said.
ever
well,
been on
no,
Highlander? Is he
no.
immortal?
I have to preface this joke now because, as you've already said, it's the internet and people might go off the deep end. This is only a joke. We're about to do loose ends. Do we just go back and watch all of the Joe Dante movies to make a connection for
So
the Dick
the
Miller?
multiverse of Dick Miller.
How the character connects from each movie one to the next?
The DMCU.
Stop it right
the
now.
Dick Miller cinematic universe.
Holy shit. Well, again, technically it would have to. Technically, it would be the JDCU because the only
fuck him. Dick Miller's the man.
no, he is. But like, if you go that way, we have to connect like the ones that we know maybe weren't in the same universe.
I'm sure we can.
We know the Joe Dante ones.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, because of the newspaper, are in the same universe.
It's true.
So that's we're starting from a real theory. Again, I said that we're just joking. Now I'm making it sound like we're really going to
it's totally
do this.
real. We can make this happen, man.
I mean, I guess we do have 52 episodes to flesh out for
We
the
get-
loose end season.
I-
Are we doing this for? Are we doing
Just
this?
the
Are we
Dick
committing
Miller
to this?
the Dick Miller season. We just got to connect all of
Oh,
his
stop
movies
it.
together.
It would be a full season to
It
do
would.
the Dick Miller.
He's easily been in 52 movies.
Oh no, I could show you his IMDb.
Easily.
It's massive.
I
His
bet,
IMDb.
dude. He fucking. Are we going to exclude TV shows? Because I've seen him on TV shows.
You could exclude TV shows and it's still massive.
Yep. Okay. I bet.
So there. All right. Like we said, anytime that he watches the movie, he gets to talk to everybody. And we can't have a movie like a kid's adventure movie and not have Jack want to watch a kid's adventure movie. Plus, Jack is also a bit of a sci-fi fan. He likes space stuff and things like that too, right?
Yep.
So, bud, what do you think? What did you like? Did you like this movie? Did you like Explorers?
I liked it.
Good. What did you think about it?
It's crazy why the same person did 3 characters in the movie.
Robert Picardo.
Robert Picardo, the emergency medical hologram. We talked about that. We
The
love him.
The
You like
alien
Voyager.
from the movie,
Yes.
and then the alien, and then the alien's dad.
Yeah, he did. Well, I mean, Starkiller might have been an alien too. We don't actually
Yeah,
we
we
don't
actually
know
know.
enough
He
about
probably
that movie.
Wasn't from Earth, I guarantee.
Yeah. He's an Earth-like alien, but
yeah.
he is not maybe
Humanoid.
humanoid. Oh, Bo, man, gotta pull one out on me. All right, sorry, bud. Go ahead.
Why does Wolfgang does not have a stronger computer?
It's
And
the
then-
80s.
Well, it's a double thing. Bo said it's the 80s, but also, dude, he's from a family with like 5 kids.
Oh yeah.
So his parents just don't got a lot of. If they gotta buy toys for every kid, and Wolfgang wants the most expensive toys, yeah, he's gonna get the cheapest version of the most
yeah.
expensive toy.
Or a refurbished one.
Yeah. Which is why his had no outside shell.
It was just the screen with like a bunch of circuits Didn't even
have the casing to the screen, right? The plastic casing was off. It was just
built
the tube.
it himself.
Yeah,
how did the computer just make all of the books like get a hole in them?
Well, the computer didn't.
The sphere did.
And the aliens gave them buddy, the whole idea here is science fiction. It doesn't have to really make sense.
It just kind of has to sort of make sense.
And so aliens gave them things that let it happen.
And in the spaceship, it was about to kill Steve, the bully.
Oh, they weren't going to kill Steve.
When it went through the concession stand.
Yeah.
They weren't going to kill him. They were just scaring
They didn't mean
him.
to. It could have easily done so, though.
You're right. You are right. I think that's one of those things.
But it wasn't their intention to kill Steve.
This is one of those.
Would have just been a happy accident.
Well, I appreciate that Jack did that. It's like Jack's in on our what's the thing. The thing for him was the fact that they were like, we'll just flagrantly kill a kid.
Yeah, we'll just try and kill Steve real quick because he's an asshole.
Because like they totally forgot their own rules about the bubble, that the bubble would disintegrate things it touches. When
all it does is push the whole bar out of the side of the building.
So you're right, dude.
You're right. You're totally right. Good
its own rules. It forgot its own rules.
Bye.
Last thing though, stop. Say with Bo real quick.
Yep, hang on. Don't worry.
Like and subscribe.
There you go.
Now that we've taken care of Jack, he got to say his fun part of everything.
It was better than usual. It was like he actually paid attention this time.
He's all about. Again,
Dude,
it was a
sci-fi
kid
is
movie.
the shit.
Kid movie. He loves sci-fi.
Right.
It's all together. On that note, before we wrap everything up and tell them what we're doing for episode 100, let's talk about this beer real quick. We got to do everything for this.
Oh, yep, got to do everything. New Holland's Peach Space Machine.
Holy shit.
Dude, it's great.
The peach could be peachier.
More peachy.
It could be
more candy peachy.
I don't know how you could do that without being artificial, but if you can find a way,
more sugar.
Yeah, if you sugar it up.
We're America. Throw more fucking high fructose short corn syrup in this bitch.
Can you do that to a beer? I don't know.
I don't know.
These
I don't
are
know how to make
questions
beer.
beyond our knowledge base. So if you guys
stuff.
know, tell us. But all I can say though is it is delicious.
It's really good.
It is great. It definitely okay. It's not super strong, but it is like 6.8.
Yeah,
right.
That's pretty good
for it to be that and taste this good.
Yeah, right.
It's a little bit of it's one of those dangerous combinations.
You just keep drinking it.
You could just easily suck it. I'm excited to try the other space machines to see if they fit into the same kind of like
more
dangerous
space.
mold.
More space. Space.
Now on that though, we're going to be doing our episode 100. It unfortunately won't be more space.
Nah.
Because
but it's kind of like the same kind of movie.
Well, it is the same kind. I was going to say it's not more space. I only said that because we just talked about how we want to do more sci-fi. I was making the joke. But for episode 100, I feel like this is a good like all around connect back. It connects back to this one.
Yeah,
we even mentioned it.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier.
This episode. But it also connects back to like the first episode because it's the same kind of kid like movie.
Yeah,
it connects back to the fact that it's one of the movies we've talked about since before we started.
Yeah,
dude. We've talked about wanting to do this.
This
one.
is the one.
I had a beer. Remember, I found.
Yeah, we found a beer and we couldn't afford
to get it here because it was
$60.
Yeah, crazy. So we're going too far. We need to go ahead and say this. Next week we are going to be doing for episode 100, The Goonies, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Finally.
I know this movie inside and out. I could do this one without watching it again. I will, but I could do it without watching it again.
A perfect 100 episode, man.
I think
like
so.
the ultimate.
It's gonna be
the ultimate our generation movie.
Oh, 100%, 100%. Like despite again, much like this one, despite the fact that because it also came out in '85,
yeah,
is technically not for our generation, but is the perfect movie of our generation because it was still being shown all the fucking time.
All the time. You thought this one was on TV a lot. Goonies,
was
every
above and
some
beyond,
channel had it.
Love the Goonies, man. So yeah, we're gonna have a blast. Bo, what is the beer? This one is one of those. We went a little loose.
There's just a little bit of stretch here,
and there's more of a story to that when we get to next week. I will tell you guys a little bit more.
Why?
Yeah. But we do have a beer, and that's all that fucking matters.
That's all that matters. We finally
and
fucking managed it.
And it's a decent enough connection. I still
It's
buy.
fine.
I like the connection.
It's fine. I don't care either. We are going to be doing Masthead Brewing Company's Sea Cerveza Mexican-style lager.
And if you
Brewed
don't
with
know
lime.
why that's a good Goonies connection, we'll explain to you next week. Well, we'll explain to you next week.
Yep.
Again, we're just trying to get them
Think
hooked.
about it.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Go watch the movie.
And then come back and,
come
tell
back
us.
and think about why it would be Sea Cerveza.
Comment on the post when we. If you're listening to this today,
Old school game rules.
Right, no,
Guess why we did this.
Thank you. If you're listening to this today, then you have 3 days before we make a post about the announcement for this.
Yep.
So let's go old school rules, like Bo said. We're at episode 100. Let's call back to the old way things worked, which
Bring
is
it
that
back.
you guys should be trying to guess what it is.
What's the connection?
What's the connection? Why does Spanish work?
Why does Spanish
this
work
isn't
for the
exactly how it
Goonies?
used to be, but we're playing a game with you like we used to do, guys. Let's do it.
Fantastic.
I love that you just did that, Bo. That was so much fun. All right, though, before we go, Bo, is there anything else you want to tell everybody?
I mean, Jack kind of did it already. I need you all to like, comment, subscribe, especially on Facebook. We're so close.
So close. Well,
One more.
YouTube.
Give me one more guy on YouTube, and
One
I can have
subscriber.
600.
If you're hearing us say this and you go to look at the channel and it's not 600 yet, be the guy.
be
for
that
us.
guy.
Be the guy.
600. Make us Legion. It'll be great.
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Bye,
Release Star Killer theatrical cut. I don't know what it means.